What's the first thing you should do to get more leads and sales from your website? Hi, I'm Ed Taylor, and I'm the founder of the MarketingSupportGroup.com as well as Internet Marketing Group. And that question, the question of what should I do to get more sales, more leads from my website, I hear that every day. And the answer that I have is incredibly simple. You need to start keeping track. You need to understand what's going on at your site right now so that we can figure out what to do to make it better. The best way to figure out what's going on at your site right now is to install Google Analytics. If you don't already have it on your site, get it. If you do already have it on your site, we really have to figure out how to best use that to get to your objectives of increasing leads, increasing sales, increasing page views at your website. I've put together some simple tips, some easy things that you can do to get better results from your Google Analytics. The first one is to read what Google has put up at their support page. So you go to google.com/support/analytics, and they have great information. You really ought to read what's there. Secondly, tag your pages. If you haven't already tagged your pages, tag them. The Google Analytics tracking code is easy to get from Google Analytics. Make sure to put it on your page. Now here's the other thing. A lot of times we see the sites where they have Google Analytics installed, but it's not installed properly or not installed properly on each of the pages. Go to the site. It's sitescanga.com, and they have a tool there, and it's a small fee. But for a small fee, they will actually test your site to make sure your code is on each and every page of your website. That's incredibly important. Second or third on my list here is secure pages. If you have an e-commerce site or a site that has secure pages on it, be sure that when you submit your site to Google, that you put HTTPS so that they know it's a secure site. You have a different code. They have a slightly different tracking mechanism for that. So it's important to submit your site properly for the secure site. Also, the next thing on my list is use the funnels feature. What you want to do is, in your mind, come up with what you think the funnel, the process of your targeted visitor when they visit your site. You want to say, here's what I expect people to do. Here are the pages that I expect that they will look at. In other words, it's kind of a wide end of a funnel getting smaller and smaller to actually taking the action that you want them to take. So Google puts a great tool in there where you can define what that funnel is, and then you can track whether people are actually going through that funnel, where you're losing them, and so forth. It's a cool tool. I mentioned the e-commerce tracking. The other thing is the auto tag for your Google AdWords. So if you're using Google AdWords, and Google AdWords can be incredibly effective. I mean, obviously I'm a search engine optimization guy. I love the organic rankings. There are so many huge advantages to organic search engine optimized results. But at the same time, Google AdWords is a great tool. I use it myself, and I use it on my client's behalf. So, I mean, it can be incredibly effective. As it relates to Google Analytics, there's something that you want to do, and I'll go through this with you, but and I made the note here, so I got it right. It says, make sure that your AdWords talk with your analytics. Then be sure that your AdWords are auto-tagged. It's in the My Account tab of your AdWords. Then go to Google Analytics from your AdWords. It's important that you do it that way. Choose your profile, edit the profile, edit the main website information, and choose Apply Cost Data. Now your AdWords and your analytics are in sync. So that if you need this in a written format, go to MarketingSupportGroup.com. We have the members there get a huge bunch of benefits, so check that out. Next, it's tag other campaigns. If you're running ads on Yahoo or MSN, Google Analytics actually allows you to track the results from those campaigns as well. So be sure to do that. Again, the information is on Google's page, but if you need any help, support, obviously that's what the support group's all about. And then lastly, and probably most important out of all this, is to analyze the data. I mean, it's one thing to have these great tools out there that are incredibly useful, but you have to look at it and you have to recognize, okay, how many pages are people looking at? What pages are they looking at? How long are they staying on those pages? And if the process, if the visitors aren't getting to the right pages, if they're not staying there long enough, then we have to look at a lot of other things that affect what we would call our conversion rate. Where we put our images, how we write the language, what the layout of the page looks like, all that affects our conversion ratio. But the Google Analytics gives us the tool, gives us the ability, the data that we can analyze to determine what we need to fix and where we need to fix it. The other thing Google Analytics, of course, does is lets us know where the traffic is coming from and to what extent we have traffic. Obviously, your site's not going to produce the number of leads or the number of sales that you want if you're not getting the traffic to the site, so we can help build that up. Anyway, for help, for anything that I can do to benefit you, go to marketingsupportgroup.com. There's a nice one-page deal there that you can read. They explain a little bit about it, about what I try to do in that program. And then there's at the bottom, we ask for your name and your email address. Get on the other side of that, we have a video of me doing an actual live website critique, which is kind of fun, and some more information about actually joining the support group. Great marketing. That's all for this week. Thanks.